Welcome to our exploration of the top 10 most influential leaders in world history. Throughout the ages, certain individuals have emerged not just as rulers, but as visionaries who have profoundly shaped the course of human events. From military geniuses to advocates for social justice, these leaders have not only influenced their own nations, but have also left indelible marks on the world stage. 1. Alexander the Great. Alexander the Great, born in 356 BCE, was tutored by Aristotle, which instilled in him a love for knowledge and strategy. He ascended to the throne of Macedonia at just 20 years old after his father's assassination. His military campaigns were characterized by rapid movements and innovative tactics, allowing him to defeat much larger armies. The Hellenistic Age, initiated by his conquests, resulted in the spread of Greek culture across 3 continents. Cities he founded, such as Alexandria in Egypt, became centers of learning and culture. Alexander's legacy also included a blend of cultures, encouraging the exchange of ideas, which significantly influenced the regions he conquered, setting the stage for the development of the Greco-Roman world. 2. Julius Caesar. Julius Caesar's rise began as a military leader and politician in the late Roman Republic. His campaigns in Gaul not only expanded Rome's territories, but also showcased his ability to inspire loyalty among his troops. Caesar was pivotal in the shift from republicanism to autocracy in Rome, employing tactics that would be studied for centuries. His reforms included the Julian calendar and land redistribution for veterans, which helped alleviate some social tensions in Rome. His assassination in 44 BCE by political rivals marked a critical juncture, leading to civil wars that ultimately resulted in the establishment of the Roman Empire under Augustus. 3. Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan, born as Temujin, overcame personal hardships to unify the Mongolian tribes. He implemented revolutionary military strategies, such as the use of mobile horsemen and a merit-based command structure, which allowed for rapid and flexible responses to threats. His conquest connected East and West, enabling trade along the Silk Road. Genghis Khan's policies promoted religious tolerance and cultural exchange, which enriched the regions under his control. His descendants continued to influence vast areas of Asia and Europe, solidifying the Mongolian Empire's legacy. 4. Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi emerged as a leader in the Indian struggle for independence from British colonial rule. His philosophy of nonviolent resistance, or satyagraha, emphasized moral integrity and the power of peaceful protest. Gandhi's approach inspired various civil rights movements globally. His campaigns, including the Salt March of 1930, mobilized millions and challenged British authority. Gandhi's legacy is not just in India, but also in the global fight for human rights, influencing figures like Martin Luther King Jr. and Nelson Mandela. 5. Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela became the face of the struggle against apartheid in South Africa. After years in prison, he emerged as a leader advocating for reconciliation rather than revenge. Mandela's presidency from 1994 to 1999 focused on dismantling apartheid structures and promoting national unity. His establishment of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission showcased his commitment to healing rather than punishment, influencing how societies approach post-conflict reconciliation. Mandela remains a global icon for peace, justice, and equality. 6. Winston Churchill. Winston Churchill's leadership during World War II was marked by his ability to inspire hope amidst adversity. His speeches rallied the British people and reinforced their resolve against Nazi Germany. Churchill's strategic foresight and alliance building with the US and Soviet Union were crucial in shaping the Allied victory. Post-war, Churchill's vision for a united Europe and his warnings about the Soviet threat laid the groundwork for future geopolitical strategies. His writings and speeches continue to resonate as symbols of courage and resilience. 7. Martin Luther King Jr. Martin Luther King Jr. emerged as a prominent leader during the American Civil Rights Movement, advocating for racial equality through nonviolent protest. His leadership style combined deep moral conviction with strategic activism, exemplified in events like the Montgomery bus boycott and the March on Washington. King's "I Have a Dream" speech articulated the aspirations of millions, challenging America to live up to its ideals. His legacy endures in the ongoing fight for civil rights and social justice, inspiring movements worldwide. 8. Margaret Thatcher. Margaret Thatcher's tenure as Prime Minister from 1979 to 1990 marked a significant shift in British politics. Her economic policies, known as Thatcherism, promoted deregulation, privatization, and a reduction in the power of trade unions. This approach transformed the British economy, though it also sparked significant social challenges. Thatcher's strong stance against the Soviet Union and her role in the Cold War were pivotal, making her a key figure in the eventual collapse of communism in Eastern Europe. Her legacy continues to influence conservative movements around the world. 9. Franklin D. Roosevelt. Franklin D. Roosevelt's presidency, 1933 to 1945, spanned the Great Depression and World War II. His New Deal policies aimed to provide economic relief and recovery, fundamentally reshaping the role of government in American life. Roosevelt's leadership style combined empathy with decisive action, fostering public trust during a tumultuous period. His strategic decisions during World War II, including the establishment of the United Nations, shaped post-war international relations. Roosevelt's vision of a world based on cooperation and peace remains influential in global politics. 10. Confucius. Confucius, a Chinese philosopher active in the 5th century BCE, emphasized morality, proper conduct, and social relationships. His teachings laid the foundation for Confucianism, influencing Chinese culture, education, and governance for centuries. Confucius advocated for the importance of education and self-cultivation, promoting values such as filial piety, respect for elders, and civic responsibility. His ideas continue to resonate in East Asian societies, shaping moral and ethical frameworks. The leaders we have examined not only shaped their immediate contexts, but also left legacies that continue to influence the world today. Their diverse approaches to leadership, whether through military strategy, social justice, economic reform, or philosophical thought, highlight the multifaceted nature of human influence. By studying these remarkable figures, we gain insights into the qualities that define effective leadership and the impact one individual can have on the course of history. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of the most influential leaders in world history. Their stories remind us of the power of vision and conviction in shaping our world. If you found this discussion enlightening, be sure to subscribe for more historical insights and explorations into the leaders who have defined our past.